Tommy, you rode Gentle Breeze in his barrier trials leading into his debut run. Were you happy with what he did first up?
Yeah, I was. He got a little bit lost down the straight, wanted to look at the grandstand, and probably cost him a little bit in the end. But you've got to expect that with young horses. But I've ridden him since then, and he's really taken a lot of benefit from that run. He's switched on, and you know, the only problem is he drew really well on debut, and he's drawn a bit ordinary on the weekend, so he's going to need a bit of luck. But I'd love to ride him with a bit of cover, because I worked him behind a horse here during the week, and when I peeled off the other horse's back, he hit the line really well. So it'd be nice if there was a bit of speed in the race, and it'd just give us something to sit off and hit the line with.
He's a young horse. What's he like?
Yeah, look, he's a horse that really wants to get on with the job. We've focused a lot on pretty much the whole preparation on getting him to relax and switch off, because he's a big, strong boy, and he just wants to get on with the job. So, like I said, him having that run probably hasn't helped that situation at all. He's really switched on a bit more. But you know, he's a different horse track work than into his race day. When you get him in his trials and that, he's very well behaved, and you know, I can't see why he shouldn't be very competitive on the weekend.
Honest way, Tommy. Was the 14 back to the 1200 the trick with him last time?
Yeah, it was. He sort of, we probably got it wrong between Michael and I, put him up to the 1400. I thought he'd be better suited at that trip, and he looked like he was always hitting the line well, but he's probably not strong enough to run that trip yet. Next season might be the go for him to get the 1400 a mile, because he does give you the feel that that's going to be his best trip. But at this stage, he's probably just strong enough to run the 1200 out, and they go a little bit quicker over the 1200, so he relaxes a bit better. But you know, he's going very well. His trial looked pretty impressive the other morning, so it's a similar sort of race to what he met last time, and he's drawn well to get a good run again.
With that draw, and also the fact that he led in that trial, would you be keen to perhaps try leading in a race with him?
No, definitely not. It's, you know, trial speed and race speed is very different, and they obviously didn't go very quick in the trial for him to lead. And as you see in that trial, he looked around a lot down the straight, and you know, Umberto had to just ask him to find the line a bit late. So he's a lot better with having a horse to follow and getting to the line late. So we'll stick to those tactics.
Joe, you rode PICKEN for his first run in Hong Kong on the weekend. He's had 7 trials. You've been on board for 5 of them. Does he give you the feel of a horse that's ready to go to the races now?
He gave me a feel that he's ready to go to race and do well. He has had enough trials to get himself fit. Size is putting him out there, first time out, over 1400 meters, and that doesn't surprise me, because he actually feels like a miler type of a horse, or even longer. And he seems a very nice horse. He definitely does.
Tactics-wise, he's drawn 4. What sort of racing style do you think he has?
Oh, it's very hard to predict before he has his first start, but we're going to just take from the trainer's instruction and go for it. He's a very easy horse to deal with. He's kind. He behaves very nice in the gate. He does have a little bit of gate speed, so I presume if John wants me to try to be forward with him, I think he's going to be capable too. But a specific instruction where we are going to be in the race, it's hard for me to say now.
You mentioned John. You and him have developed a terrific association in your time here in Hong Kong. When you leave, will you miss riding for a trainer like John?
No doubts about that. He's not just a brilliant trainer, but he's a very nice person as well. Has been very good to me, and I've got no words to describe how pleased I am for what he's done for me so far.
Mission Tycoon, Joe, you ride him in a very competitive race on Sunday. What were your thoughts in his last run behind Jumbo Luck?
He should have won the race. I was a bit unlucky as I got held up behind another horse, and he flashes home to nearly get there. Once again, he's facing the same kind of competition. I think if he delivers the same kind of form that he's been doing in his last 2 or 3 starts, I believe he's a winning chance.
In those few runs that he's had, do you feel like he's an improving type of a horse?
He definitely, every time he goes out there, he has been performing better. So I'm expecting him to do the same again. He's a very nice horse, a horse which obviously I'm going to miss him, but I think he's a very nice horse for next season.
And with this race too, you've had a bit to do with a few others in the race. Are you confident about his chances though, compared to some of the others, the likes of the Raging Storm, California Fortunes, those types that you've ridden before?
Yeah, look, he's been very competitive in this class, and I decided to go with him because I really believe he was a chance. I've been riding Raging Storm, which is a horse coming up in class. He's a horse, obviously, which I respect very much, but I cannot ride 2 horses. I had to choose one, and I was pretty much already booked to ride Mission TYCOON before I found out that Raging Storm was going to be in the race. But honestly, it could go either way around. My horse is definitely a winning chance.
Umberto, you rode cruising last time out. Were you happy with that effort?
Oh, very happy. We nearly got it. It was his first time in Hong Kong. Like, he responds very well. He's got some nice gate speed, and we got beat from decent horse like Alcari, sorry. And yeah, we try to make this time.
Fitness-wise, did they feel like there was more to come from him?
Well, I think the inexperience make him lose the race. Like we go for 200 meters head-to-head with Alcari. Probably with more experience, we might probably win that race. But for sure, after this race, the horse will improve a lot. And we got a nice draw. The race is not easy, but at the same time, he got the quality to win the race.
And when you say not easy, you take on Little Bird, who was pretty impressive last time. Is he the one to beat?
Well, he's going to be one to beat for sure, the horse, and I know very well. And it's always hard when you go up in class, but his horse is capable to win in Class 3.
27 wins for yourself this season. It's been a season of ups and downs, literally, for you. How do you feel it's gone?
Well, I feel then I always let some winners under my back, but 27 winners, season is not finished yet. I will try to reach the target of 30. Doesn't look impossible, but you know, Hong Kong is a very tough place. You can win 3-4 races in a day. You can wait a month and a half to win another one. So I'm very confident, try to working hard to reach the 30 at the end of the season.
Diamond King Umberto, that was a pretty hard-fought win with him last time.
He's a tough old boy, but he tries hard every time. And obviously, when he runs fresh, it's always better for him. When he has a break, he's a different horse, but he looks in good shape.
He's on a career high rating. Has he got more to come?
Well, it's very difficult to say when you always win by short margin, and you know, he's a horse he deserves. I have fast pace in the race. You need to jump well from the gate, which is very naughty in. So you need to got the good momentum from the start. And well, he's drawing well again. Looks like some speed in the race. I will not say he's probably sure win, but he's going to be up there.
That was his first run last time for 6 months. Do you know what the issue was that kept him away for that long? Yeah,
it was a simple, silly thing. He just kicked in the gate and he hurt himself at the back, but nothing dangerous. I mean, nothing serious. It's just like I say, it's a note in the gate, and sometimes you have to be careful. But you know, sometimes horses getting older, they're getting quiet. He's doing the opposite, but nothing wrong with him.